Howdy folks, Max Caveman here, bringing you a Lost Origin Build 'em Battle Kit opening. As you might be able to hear, I'm a bit sick at the moment, but I really wanted to get these recorded, so bear with me. So I have 4 here in front of me. I'm going to potentially be doing this in a 2-part video, well, 2-part series for these, where I want to focus on the Build 'em Battle deck, so to speak, in one video, and then focus on the packs in the next video. So my main goal with getting 4 of these is to try and get each of the promos, and that should allow me to show you all of the decks that were for offer. But I did open up one at an event, so I have had a little bit of an experience with these. Sorry. So let's jump into it. So in these kits, from my knowledge, there are 4 promo cards. We have a Finneon, Gengar, Machamp, and Comfey. So the Comfey deck primarily focuses on the Lost Zone, I'm pretty sure. And then the others are pretty much... The Finneon revolves around an attack called Swim Freely that several Pokemon have, and basically it's a water acceleration deck. I didn't really get to play against people with the Machamp or the Gengar, so I'm not too sure what their decks are, but let's have a quick look at the first one. So to start off with, we do get a Machamp pack, so that's good. Second one. Okay, we do get a Gengar. Now these are alternate prints from what's in the set normally, so that's another reason why I wanted to try and get all 4 of them. So third pack, we've got a double up. We have a Gengar. Now I hope this last one has a Comfey. Sorry. Because I do already have a Finneon. It's another Finneon. Okay. So I am missing just the Comfey promo, but these will give you a good idea of what there is in each of these. I may do I most likely buy more of these, and then I will do a separate opening just for that Finneon deck, if I actually remember to do so. But each of these Build 'em Battle kits gets a random 1 out of 4 decks, a list of all of the cards in the set. There's no point in really trying to focus on this. And then a basic breakdown of what's in the set and tips for building for the pre-release structure. Sorry. So let's just get these situated out the way, and let's focus on these packs. So they're a bit tough, but I'm only doing that on the back because it is the code card. Okay, I got it. So let me just quickly. Just wanted to see. Okay, so that is the regular Gengar artwork. So there is a bit of a difference, and this one is foiled. That's another big thing. Just leave that up. Okay, so yeah, and you get the code card for, I'm pretty sure it's like the promo and a couple of other things, but start off with 3 psychic. Oops, that's out of order. 3 fighting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. So 3 psychic, 3 fighting, 10 water. You get a Zissou, an Ultra Ball, Professor's Research, Level Ball, an Iscan. This is a new card. Draw 2 cards. If your active is a Hisuian Pokemon, draw 2 more. That's actually not that bad. Got a Grant, Irida, Cynthia's Ambitions, and an Erazu. Erazu is a fantastic card, especially for decks. I mean, you could easily run this in a with like Shady Deal and Tantalion, allowing you to search your deck for the evolutions and put them in your hand. So that's actually really good. A Mass Searcher. This teamed with Gloria is really effective over 2 turns. Moving on to the Pokemon, we get the Gengar. This one allows you to summon it from, well, bring it back from the discard. Sorry. So ideally you are discarding this due to any of the effects of any card, and then bringing it back. It does take 3 damage counters, but that's not too bad. And then Screaming Circle for 1 psychic energy, 2 damage counters on your opponent's active for each of your bench Pokemon. That's fairly good. So yeah, so that's decent. We got the Hisuian Arcanine. We got 2 of those. We get 3 copies of Growlithe. Not bad. So we do get the... Yeah, so this is a really good engine. I am really looking forward to playing this. My locals are doing a ruleless every now and then. And this paired with the Finneon is fantastic. So, starting off with, we get the 3 copies of Horsey. Nothing too special to start off with, but then we have Seadra. Seadra is a big part of this Swim Freely strategy. Being able to do... Well, Swim Freely allows you to do 10 damage, flip a coin. If heads, basically your opponent's attack does nothing to you. But if they have a gusting cards, or like, so if they can switch out your active, that's really effective. I hope you can give that a quick read. But a big thing is this Kingdra. Being able to shuffle your hand, or your opponent's only one shuffle though, put it on the bottom of the deck, draw 4 cards. This is great in a anti-deck out strategy, where you basically want to get to a continuous loop of effects. So that's fantastic. I've actually had it up where I needed that card and didn't manage to get it on the field. It was in my prize cards and lost to deck out. So, bit of a disappointing battle. But let's actually have a look at this. So I'm pretty sure the jeez, it's not the sharpest pack opener. So this is another Gengar, and hopefully, there we go. I'm 90% sure that these should be the same. So we do get the Gengar, the same. Oh no, Okay, so that is actually interesting. I didn't realize that. Um, I may be able to show off all of the cores anyway, but that's the second Gengar. So like last time we got the 3 Psychic Energies, but this time there should be 13 Fighting Energies. Then we got Choi, Cynthia's Ambition, Professor's Research, Zissou, Iscan, Grant, Ultra Ball, another copy of the Gengar. The Arcanine Growlithe was the same. We got the the Gloria Erizu combo. Oops. Really effective. Being able to search for 3 basic Pokemon, put them onto your bench. Next turn, find 3 evolutions, and then put them into your hand, allowing you to basically get 3, evolve 3 in the same turn, in subsequent turns. But this deck has the Gligar half deck, basically. You do get a Machop and a Machoke. I don't think it's as effective without the Machamp. I don't... Hold on, I do have it here. If your opponent has 3 of your prize cards remaining, it becomes a VMAX, basically. And you may do 100 more damage... 100 plus, you may do 100 more damage if you do during your next turn. Okay. So it's a bit interesting, but this is actually a really nice engine. So they basically have the same effect, just powered up with the Gliscor. So the Gligar basically flip 4 coins for each heads. The Gliscor does 10 times the number of heads, so up to 40 damage in total. The Gliscor, on the other hand, is 50 times the heads that you get, so that could be up to 200. And if you get more than 2 heads, your opponent's active is now paralyzed, so that's actually a really good stun strategy, basically. But most of the deck was the same, so let's try and see if I can get the other cores. So I've got the Finneon, I'll just go through that in a sec, but we did get a bunch of water and fighting energies. Do get the code card. So you got a Ultra Ball, Professor's Research, Level Ball, Irida, perfect for this deck, Gloria, Cynthia's Ambition, and an Erizu. So it's the same Machop, Machoke, then Gligar, Gliscor package, and then the Horsey engine as well. However, with the Finneon, its effect allows you to attach as many water energies as you like to basically the Seadra, and then you evolve into the Kingdra, and you have massive benefits because of it. So it's rather useful. So I think there's 2 more cores, and I doubt that I'm going to get one of them in this. Because we're most likely going to get the Machop core. But I'm pretty sure the Comfey, and then there's a Dustox core as the other one. Okay, it looks like we've got the Dustox. But this Machamp is really, really good. From looking at it just then. But let's have a look at this deck, shall we? So we've got like 6 grass energies. So this should be 4, 8, 11. That's alright. 17 energies. Oh, you do get the code card. I'll give that out to someone. So we've got the Ultra Ball, Professor's Research, Gloria, Cynthia's Ambition, Choi, Erazu, a second copy of Erazu. That's perfect. And then this is okay. So let's just have a quick discard of this. So that's the same Machop, Gligar, Gliscor, and deck half. Looks like most of the trainers cards were the same, which is alright. Most of them are for just support anyway. They're not as important as the cards themselves, but we do have a Wurmple. Sorry, 3 copies of Wurmple. Really good. What is this? You probably wouldn't ever use the Creepy Crawly Congregation, searching your deck for any of the Wurmple lines. Put them into your hand. That's not too bad. Not likely to come up. But then this deck mainly focuses on Cascoon and Dustox. So the Cascoon is basically there to try and survive a turn. Your prevent all damage done to this Pokemon. Hold on. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks. If that... Okay, so if it has 60 or less damage, you don't take anything. So you have to deal over 70 damage to do 10. Wait. No, you have to do 70 or more to actually damage this Cascoon. That's not too bad. Possibly a bit hard because you gotta have this on the field for 3. You gotta have the Wurmple for a turn, Cascoon in the active, then Harden, and it's most likely going down. But this Dustox is actually really good. So for 2 colorless energies, your opponent's active is now confused and poisoned, and the poison uptake is 8 instead of 1. Really beneficial, especially with something like Radiant Sneasler, which makes that a 10 damage counter uptake. So really good. So that was 3 cores. The Swim Freely, the Gliscor, Marchomp, and then the Dustox. Is that really it? Plus all of the supporter cards and trainers. That's just good in itself if you're looking for those cards and you don't want to try and pull them. And the Growlithe Arcanine. So that's fairly good. Because Gengar has the ability to basically call itself from the discard, you don't really need to evolve it up. So hopefully if I get another one of these boxes, I can finish off and show you the Comfey engine. I think there's an engine. But hopefully I'll get at least one of those so I can complete the set for the promo cards. In the next video, I am going to be opening up the packs in these to basically give you a rough estimate of what is potential modifications to decks that you could see at an event. So that is going to wrap up this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you get to see you next time. Sorry about not being able to speak the best today, but I hope I see you again next time. See ya.